It's time for another LEGO update, and in this video we're taking a look at the Disney Train and Station. Let's talk about it. So the set we are looking at today is the Disney Train and Station, set number 71044. As you can see, it had 2,925 pieces, and it is obviously retired. That's why we're doing an update about it. Now, in Australia, this set retailed for $500 bucks. US was $330 and the UK was £300. This set did have 5 minifigures and it released in September of 2019, and it just recently retired at the end of last year. So in these updates, we're just going to have a quick look at the shelf life, see how the minifigs are performing, see how the set is performing, how much we paid, how much we would be making now, and my thoughts for the next probably 12-month projections for this set. So let's get straight into it with the shelf life, which we did just touch on. But on Brickset, we did mention that it did release in September of 2019 and it retired at the end of last year, meaning it had a shelf life just a little bit over 2 years, which for a big set is kind of around that average mark. So that's, you know, the shelf life was okay, especially compared to some other sets like the Disney Castle, for example, which has just been out for a long time. So alright shelf life for it, and the minifigs. 5 minifigs, all are exclusive. Let's go and have a gaze now, and we're going to have a look on Bricklink and see how these figs are performing. So we do have Chip, who is selling for around 15 bucks. We do have Dale, which is in the same ballpark, around 15 bucks as well. We do have, I'm going to leave him for last, we do have Mickey Mouse, who is selling for about $28.29. We do have Minnie Mouse, who is selling for about 20, and the final one, Goofy, is selling for around 70 bucks. That's why I left him for last. So very valuable fig in this set is that Goofy. So if you tally them up together, it comes to about 150 bucks in value for the fig. So very, very good these figs are performing. And let's go back and let's touch on how much the set is currently valued at. So we can see that the last 6 months sales down here, it's sitting at around 621. But it's only just been retired for a little bit over 6 months, so I just want to have a look at the last couple of months, being like June, July, and I'm not going to touch on August too much because we're still only in the first bit of August, but it's currently sitting at about 612. We've had a couple sold from between 545 and 663, but if we have a look at June, July, we can see that the average was about, I'll scroll down so you can see, there we go, was about 677, and in June, just make sure you guys can see that as well, we can see that it was averaging at about 659, so 660. So the last couple of months, it has slowly started to increase in value. So if we go kind of off an average of the last 6 months in June and July, after fees, you're probably going to look at about 620 bucks. So that's the Bricklink value. Now I want to compare it to eBay because there is a bit of a difference. So this is eBay Australia, sold listings set to Australia and new sets only. And as you can see, the very first one just sold for $1,100, and this was a couple of weeks ago. And there is some discrepancy in these prices. So we have another one which is about $1,000. We have a 750, 900. All these are pretty much with free postage as well, and I have added that into the final number. We'll get to that into a minute. 900, 840, 770. That was an auction. They always sell for less. If you do have a big set, if you want to get rid of it quick, auction it. If you don't, never do it for auction because you're going to get less. What have we got? 850, 825, 700. So as you can see, it slowly started to creep up in value from 700, 850, and then into the most recent sales of like 1,000, 1,100, and this one was between 835 and 935. So if we take into fees and probably have a look at the more recent ones, I'm probably going to put it at about a 900 sale, free postage on eBay you'd be able to get at the moment. And after fees and after postage, you're looking at about 750 bucks in your pocket, give or take. Again, this is just an average, this is just an estimate. You could get more, you could get less, depending on where you are and what platform you sell it and how much you're looking to get. But on eBay, I dare say after fees, you're going to be getting about 750. And as I said, for Bricklink, after fees, you're probably going to be getting about 620. So a bit of a discrepancy there. But if we go and have a look at return on investment calculator. Now, I'm doing this in Australian and I'm doing it at retail. If you did pick it up for a discount or you did pick it up with a gift with purchase and sell that and get it for even less, double thumbs up, that's even better. You're going to be making more money and more return on investment. But I'm just to make it easier, let's just go off the retail. And as I said, it retailed here for 500, and we'll have a look at Bricklink first. So if you sold it on Bricklink and you got about 620 bucks, and it's been retired for about 8 months now, so let's just go about 0.7 years. We can see that you would have a profit gain of around 120 bucks, and your return on investment will be about 24%. for about 8 months after retirement. So not the best, but I have seen a lot worse. And if we compare this to eBay sales, so 620 would now become 750, give or take, we can see that it more than doubles. So you've got an investment gain of $250 profit and an ROI of 50% after 8 months. So very nice, that is looking at, and especially if you've got a discount, that's going to be even higher. So my final thoughts with this set. Now, I didn't pick up any of these for investment. If I did, it's looking alright so far, especially for selling it on eBay. So if you're looking to sell it now, don't do it on Bricklink. Do it on eBay. That seems to be the way to go. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. But having a look at this, at least in Australia, this is the trend that's happening, is you're going to be getting a lot more on eBay than you would be on Bricklink or probably Facebook Marketplace. So I would be aiming to sell it on eBay at this point if I was. But what I would be doing myself, not giving out advice, just what I would be doing is I'd probably wait until the middle of next year, because in Australia that's where tax time is and a lot of people get a big chunk of money, and it is a very good time to sell sets here in Australia. And that would put it at around that 1.5-year hold, and hopefully by then I'd be aiming to get about 80% return on investment, and I'd be getting rid of it. The longest I would be holding it for would be Christmas next year, so about a 2-year hold after retirement, but I wouldn't be going any longer than that, because usually after that point the value goes up and it starts to kind of stagnate like this. So I would be looking to sell it, if I'm looking to sell it now, on eBay. If I'm looking to sell it, if I did have an investment, probably the middle of next year, or at the very latest Christmas next year, and hopefully get about 80% return on investment. And if I was selling at Christmas next year, I'd be hoping to kind of double my money, but that's a bit optimistic in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. But that's just my advice. Don't take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you wish. But anyway, that was an investment update on the Disney train. Let me know down below if you did pick up this set and if you have selling it and what you plan to do on it. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.